Welcome to Lesson 2, Protocols and HTTP. Today, we're diving into the totally invisible rules that actually make the internet run. So let's jump right in.
Have you ever wondered what happens when two devices just don't understand each other? Imagine trying to talk to someone when you both speak completely different languages. You just get confused, failed signals, right? Well, in the tech world, your smartphone wouldn't even be able to join a cellular network, and a PC couldn't talk to a switch unless the exact same company made both of them.
So how do we fix that? Well, devices are kind of like us. To communicate smoothly and actually share information, they need a shared set of rules. And that brings us to our first major keyword, protocol. A protocol is an agreed set of rules that computers follow to communicate with each other over a network. Basically, these rules are the secret sauce that allows all kinds of devices, totally regardless of who manufactured them, to smoothly send and receive data. Think of it like having a universal checklist on a clipboard. Protocols step in to literally save the day for network communication. Without these agreed-upon rules, a Mac, a PC, and an Android phone would never, ever be able to share a group chat. Now, one of the absolute most important protocols out there is TCP/IP. That stands for Transmission Control Protocol and Internet Protocol. This guy is the heavy lifter. It's a critical collection of rules that actually govern how computers move data across a network.
But here's the thing, TCP doesn't just send a massive file, like a high-def video, all at once. Instead, it breaks the data down into smaller, manageable pieces. We call these data packets. A data packet is a small unit of data packaged up to be sent across a network. It's like taking a giant puzzle, breaking it into individual pieces, and putting each piece in its own tiny envelope. To put that into perspective, a single short video clip on your phone, it could be broken down into thousands or even millions of these microscopic packets.
Now, what's really wild is how packet switching actually works. Once the data is broken into those little packets, the Internet Protocol adds the IP address of both the sender and the receiver. Then, these packets travel across the internet, and they sometimes take entirely different routes through various routers just to reach the exact same destination. So, the crucial point here is the three-step lifecycle controlled by TCP/IP. Step 1, send. The data is split into addressed packets. Step 2, travel. The packets navigate the internet's super complex routes. And step 3, rebuild. The receiving computer takes all those puzzle pieces and reassembles them in the correct order based on their packet number, checking to make absolutely sure no packets were dropped along the way. Okay, so TCP/IP moves the data. But how do you actually see a website? Well, let's look at HTTP, which stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. HTTP is the specific protocol your web browser uses to make the internet visible on your screen. Whenever you type in a URL, like google.com, HTTP allows your browser to send a request to a web server and fetch the actual web page documents, images, and videos in response. When we compare them side by side, it's super important to understand the difference. TCP/IP is the system that physically moves the data across the globe, breaking it down, routing it, and rebuilding it. HTTP, on the other hand, is like the messenger requesting the specific web pages you want to see. Basically, TCP/IP is the delivery truck, and HTTP is the order form. All right, let's do a super quick recap of what we've learned. Protocol, those are your agreed rules. TCP/IP, the protocol that actually moves the data. Packets, the small data units traveling the web. And HTTP, the protocol that loads the web pages on your screen. All these protocols work together flawlessly, and it all happens in just milliseconds from a single click. So, what you should really take away from this whole explainer is, rules make the internet work. Without these invisible protocols working behind the scenes, this massive global network we rely on every single day just literally wouldn't function at all. Connect, communicate, explore. You are completely ready to explore the web because you now know exactly how devices communicate across the world. But before you go, think about this. Right at this exact second, as you watch this explainer, how many millions of invisible packets are traversing the globe just to bring my voice to your screen? Keep that invisible magic in mind as you explore, and I'll see you in the next explainer.